The COVID extremists are back. A top scientist has claimed that Brits should start wearing face masks again, as he warned that the latest COVID wave could be the biggest yet. Who cares? Stop testing for this disease. We probably should have treated it like a bad flu from the start. Now, don't get me wrong, the COVID virus can be very nasty and has taken too many from us. But our reaction to it has led to a waiting list of 8 million people on the NHS, a broken society, a wrecked economy and a generation of damaged kids. Doesn't sound like a great public health policy to me. A new variant called JN1, which I thought was a boy band, is an offshoot of the Omicron strain and now accounts for 65% of all cases. The virus expert at Imperial College London, Professor Peter Openshaw, told The Sun newspaper, "We're going to see quite a major surge in infections over the coming weeks." He goes on, "The wave could be bigger than anything we've seen before. To help stop the spread, those who haven't had the COVID booster should consider wearing face masks in public places like on trains, when shopping and at large events." Where have we heard all that before? It's unfortunate that Professor Openshaw is from Imperial College in London, whose modelling consistently overstated the threat of COVID and spooked the government into ruinous and, in my view, utterly failed lockdowns. Why on earth are we still listening to these people who led this country down such a damaging path in an historically expensive effort to stop a seasonal respiratory virus? Luckily, we're not as bad as countries like Spain, who have made these masks mandatory in hospitals and health centres, in spite of the fact that there is precious little compelling real-world evidence that these filthy bacteria-ridden rags make a blind bit of difference. Right from the start of the pandemic, people should have had agency to act as they saw fit in regard to the virus, get the information and respond as preferred. That's what happened in various states in America who fared well, like Florida and Texas, and most notably in Sweden, who now boast the lowest excess deaths in Europe since 2020, even beating their Scandinavian neighbours. No lockdowns, no mask mandates, they have won the argument. More fool us for having gone along with the madness in the first place, but once bitten, twice shy. And take a look at this. This is a video of me chopping up a mask with a pair of scissors early in the pandemic on my old talk radio show. It led to a viral video watched by millions around the world. It was quite dramatic, I've got to say. I've chopped it up and there I am throwing it at the camera, furious. Well, I would argue that video has aged pretty well, unlike the advice to wear these harmful, environmentally catastrophic, scientifically debatable muzzles. Well, I'm delighted to say that I've still got those scissors that I used to chop up that mask all those years ago. And let me tell you, I'm not afraid to use them again.